Hello and welcome everyone, it is me, the Duel, also known as the Power to Do, is back for you with another episode of Sealed Only Morphtronics. Last week went fairly well, if I do say so myself. Had some pretty good games, and do hopefully want to continue this. But before we do that, we gotta head to the shop and pick up some packs. Honestly speaking, since we do have like a day of this, I do really want to try and get an Underworld Goddess. That I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, yeah, you can, go in the comments, tell me how this is wasting them gems. But I think I do want to try it, like, at least once. It's not like the master packs would be a whole lot better, I think. Next selection pack's not going to be too relevant for us, I think. So I think, yeah, we're going to send it again for the Halloween pack. And hopefully one of these URs turns out to be a Link 5 monster. Well, let's see. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. This is supposedly the first UR. Let's see which UR it is going to be. That's a metaverse, so we get 2 URs in this. I believe that is our Infernity Archfiend playset, funnily enough. So if we were playing Infernity, that would be going pretty darn crazy. But no, we're playing a different silly 5Ds combo deck. Second is Blaster. Honestly, I am not mad about that. I think this card has put in a surprising amount of work for the sealed only deck. And picking up a second one's pretty good. I do not hate that in the slightest. I do not hate that. But yeah, I would like a Link 5. As per usual. This silly thing is like a... Oh, this is a Book of Moon. It's a repeatable Book of Moon. That's so funny. I think I've read this like 5 times already. But, yeah. The Boomer Brain told me to read the Pac-Man card. DPH Gendemur. Not a whole lot of relevant interactions with that for us, because this is functionally Konami's way to say sorry for banning Circular. Well, we do have another UR, I believe. Or at least something big. Or this is just a foil. Let's see. Maybe an Underworld Goddess is lurking in these last 2 packs. I would highly appreciate it, because then I do have a panic button to press when I need emotional support. And that's the second chicken game. I mean, we are currently on the 1, because, like, I couldn't tell you what, like, the 40th card on the list would be, but, there's a Ghost Trick Lantern. Well, no Goddess, but, I guess second Disable Blaster is kind of cute. Most dangerous race in the cost. This is in a secret pack? Yeah, Chicken Game is in a secret pack. Funnily enough, sort of fitting. It does kind of work with Gold Pride, but that's kind of funny. I do have 7 legacy packs as well to open those. Yeah, that's legacy packs. I don't even know what would be like somewhat like okay to pull out of these. Because we do have a Raster We do have Raster yeah. In terms of Synchros, we do have Colossal Fighter. The fusions are like entirely uninteresting. God damn. I guess like United We Stand could be kind of cute. Magical Midbreaker Field maybe. But who? This is bleak. Very bleak. Well, with that, I think I'll be editing the deck and then seeing you guys again. But yeah, I think that should be it. That should be it, yeah. I do like this. Very simple change this week. As you guys probably saw, we did pull a second Desay Blaster, and I did slot that in very nicely for the chicken game that was previously in our deck list. Kind of still thinking about maybe swapping like something in the extra, because honestly speaking, Philly hasn't been doing like a whole lot of work the last couple of weeks. So I think we'll slot in the Rasterliger and see if that maybe comes up. Just because I think we need a bigger Link payoff. I think especially last week, early SP did kind of pop off, and maybe we'll try and work, off of that in terms of, Link monsters with disruption. So yeah, I think with that being said, we will be getting into some games. Ooh, but that's a good hand. That's a pretty darn good hand. I do not hate that. Well, I guess that could work out. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, we go Raid Soth for Unicorn. Summon the Unicorn. Unicorn had a cash spell. This sadly is a format where a Rise Heart is still alive. And then we summon the Rise Heart, overlay these two idiots into Shangri Era, trigger the Rise Heart. Is this like a Nibiru-proof line or something? Okay. Yeah. Go right ahead, go right ahead, good sir, go right ahead. You do you. You do you, buddy. I guess we'll start by putting this Desay Blaster on the board. That's a prep. Okay, cash prep. Oh, this is why we detached, so we can summon back Fenrir here. I think we can do something incredibly funny here. There's a good opportunity for some minor amounts of trolling. Which I am a huge fan of. Well, what's it going to be, Cash Player? It's going to be the new summon, which means here we fire Econ. We tribute Smartphone, and we steal a Rise Heart. Is there something in particular we would like back in the grave? Maybe like one of the guys, Sadly, can't really get like another card banished because I would like to get the Arise Heart effect off. Although I could go combat, I'm not killing anyways. Just go combat, punch over Fenrir, banish the prep. I frankly do not hate that. Detach 3. No prep for you. This idiot also replaces itself. This is such a horrendous card. Why are you like this? Fuck off. We'll go in the main 2 here. I think we'll have to make something else happen here first, which is going to be... I mean, we could make Anger Knuckle, funnily enough, because this idiot's a machine. I think that's also the way. Oh, wait, I could make an SP. I could be making an SP. Doesn't leave you with a zone to summon in, which is definitely something I thought of. I would never just straight up misplay. What? I didn't think Kashtira to be the deck that is this desperate for back row removal, but you learn something new every day. I guess this should have been Anger Knuckle. Should have been Anger Knuckle, and then I can start putting smartphones on the board. That's my bad, I guess. End phase, end turn, draw. Well, now this SP finally can start applying some pressure, so I think that is rather lovely. We'll go fire the effect of Saffron here. Slingen is a very good reveal. Slingen is a absolutely magnificent reveal. That's remote, yeah. I think now we are very much in range for murder. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. Econ. Econ. Incredible. Incredible. One of those Arise Heart outs, you know? I believe this actually saw play around that time, if I'm not completely mistaken. Similar to Book of Moon, people were digging up everything in the kitchen sink just to out Arise Heart. Well, this is a pretty good hand, all things considered. Saffron's always a normal in Nice. Should have maybe put the bullet train on board beforehand, because now I do risk, yeah. Oh wait. Ha! We're playing Earth Machines after all! Yeah, I should have usually you immediately put the bullet train on the board here. Since you would like to avoid situations in which you can't really make anything else. First of all, we will be making this here Anger Knuckle. I can send remote in here, summon back the bullet train. Then I can link these two into an IP Masquerader. I still get the bullet train trigger. We remote in here, banishing smartphone for a cell phone. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. And then we get to, I guess, gamble for another roll. Not the greatest of results. I honestly wouldn't hate making Hastur here. I mean, I guess we can just Anger Knuckle, recur the bullet train, and then just link off the bullet train with the IP. Which is fairly nice. So we don't have to worry about linking off this Hastur. Yeah, because it's during main phase quick effect. Send a guy. So let's do that, honestly. Let's do that. What's have on here? Summon back the train. And then we just wait and see what Chas Princeton over here is cooking up. Armed Dragon Thunder level 3 hits the field. No, I'm not the most familiar with the new Armed Dragon, but this idiot is a very good card, if I'm not completely mistaken. So we might want to start removing that. Sends white. I think then we just SP this. Because then it can't send, it doesn't summon. This is such a wacky interaction that these guys just have to stick around. Ooh! Value Town, baby. Resident me. Put this remote on the board here. Grab a smartphone. We can make the boy. This doesn't work, right? Because it needs to be from Okay, now I'm curious. Now I'm curious, because at the worst I can stand this. Yeah, okay. That it would have been cool, but it's treated as a con spell, so it makes sense. Splendid! And then yeah, in the end phase we get to, once again, Bullet Train. We'll pick up this here. Still have a smartphone on deck, I believe it is from Moten. I believe it is from Moten. Well, let's see if our opponent can make a comeback from this. And seeing as how the armed dragons interact with SP, I would be very surprised if they did. Yeah, that's like such a mean interaction, that matchup, that you literally get to like I guess that works out because they don't have like one of the good armed dragons to pitch. Because like all of the retrains have like an effect if they're, you know, sent for the effect of a dragon monster. That's why like a lot of people have been kind of theory crafting those like an engine in modern Dragon Ruler. Because they technically would offset the minus you go into off of like a baby, for example. But yeah. Them's the breaks, as they say. That's a very good hand, yeah. That is a pretty good hand. Or is it? Or is it? Wait a minute. There's no extension in this. Dogmatic Calamity. Oh no. But Mr. Albazoa, I do quite like my extra deck. Yep, there he is. There he is. There he is. Man, oh man. This piece of shit is a card. I'm usually like a big fan of like thinning out the extra deck in these situations. I've yet to make this, so I'm like confident this won't come up. Think we'll be giving up a Livestream Dragon. I think Zeta's probably also past it. Do I find a 7th target? Is the 7th target really the second PTD? Yeah. It is the second PTD. Would have been very fun if Hastar triggered here, but, you know, sadly not. Wouldn't it be funny if this guy left all of his monsters in attack position? But for that we also kind of have to hope that there's no back row. In the end phase they do get to summon an Ecclesia, which can, at, I guess, best just grab a Fleur-de-Lis. Which I think we can deal with. This is not like... This game is far from unwinnable. Abazoa is an annoying card, but especially in a deck with an extra deck that is this flexible, because like almost everything is just like flex. You can oftentimes really just narrow it down to like the essentials fairly easily, I think. Lulawulilith triggers. And probably grabs an Ecclesia. And then we go Ecclesia for Fleur-de-Lis. Please summon the Ecclesia and attack. That would be so funny. Please, that would be so funny if you summoned the Ecclesia and attack. Oh, we immediately summon Fleur-de-Lis. That's an interesting decision for sure. Well, unless I'm missing something absolutely massive, this should just be a blowout. Well, it was a blowout. Impressive. Go for smartphone here, activate the effects. My dear opponent, what kind of response would you have for a tiny little smartphone? An Ash Blossom. How cute. Well, this puts him on less cards on the follow-up, so I don't really hate that. We definitely make an Author beforehand. Because then we can still go summon Remoten. Summon Meow Mine. Oh, this is Nib range. I guess Mega Punished. Especially because this Nib, I believe, is definitely bigger than the token. Yeah, this is a fairly small token. We do get an add back in end phase. Opponent's top decking. Or like, on 2 cards. I'm very glad I didn't go into like, anything more important sooner. We do get to bullet train in the end phase here, so we're not quite as screwed, I'd say. Okay, just passing. Southern off the top, maybe? Not quite. Oh, we kind of have to hope this connects. Otherwise, we're in a bit of a tough position. That does connect, yeah. That connects. Barely, but it sure does connect. That's a very good one. That's a very good one. Slingon's also not terrible here. Slingon popped the nip pop the nip. Could also just kinda hope that for a turn Link Kuriboh can keep us alive, so we get more advantage of the smartphone. But I think that sadly doesn't work. It is definitely Slingon. Let's get that out of the way first. Running lower on extra deck cards than I thought we would. In Master Duel, you don't need to be, you know, the greatest detective known to man to know that this is probably a one-off. I can go SP, banish the nib, I don't get direct attacks in. Well, I get to retain the smartphone that way. Yeah, I think then we do that. We make an SP with these two, banish the nib. We might not get direct attacks in, but I think that is somewhat fine. Main advantage is we get to make SP, you know. You're like, fuck off. I guess this is not a one-off nib then. My bad. I didn't think it would be this way. Prepare for trouble. And make it double. I guess we Meow Mine the nib here. I don't want him having this big bungus on the board. If you draw an out, you draw into it evenly. No shot, right? Run, SP, run. The nice part is these two make it through another turn. And I get to keep this blue eyes they gifted me. Card in hand is Nib and an unknown. Whoa! We do get to take it. Thank God. Okay. Because the card in hand now is the Nib that we know of. We don't lose the 2 to evenly. On the follow-up, we got the smartphone again for a guy, so we get to make early next to the SP. So from this point onwards, you are absolutely getting cooked, kind sir. I need to find a playable off top, but I don't believe there's, like, something. I don't want to will it into existence. I just thought of a card that would be good, but even then I wouldn't be, like, convinced it wins them the game. Nib and an unknown. Unknown's a set. Well, might this be... We do get to walk with it. Yes! Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. For a short moment I was real worried about that game. Wait, what is duality here for? Good vibes? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this duality doesn't have a target, right? Because it doesn't work with ranks. There's a light, there's a light. And it has to be the same type, but a different attribute. Interesting. I guess we will never know. Ooh, that's a bit of a rough one. That is a bit of a rough one. That's certainly a normal summon. Not necessarily one I would have expected, but I guess we have a Pokeri in hand. Pokeri, Fifnalak for Kadolga. Kadolga pass. Oh. Well, that's also a thing, yeah. Once again, sort of forgetting the fact that this bullet train needs only Earth machines on the field, but I guess we can somewhat remedy that by putting something on the field that is not an Earth machine. What am I doing? Just talked about this. SP effect, banish Kadolga. And that's a scoop. Well, don't mind that. Don't mind that. That is a rank up, I believe. That is another rank up in the books. Nice. We do be taking that. I mean, that is a pretty good hand, if I do say so myself. We'll start with an on your mark. Grab Ref Synchron. I guess Radeon is the only pick, so that certainly makes that decision a whole lot easier. Yeah, we're making turn 1 PTD again. I believe we also just fire the... we'll fire PTD first and then we Ref Synchron. PTD first, deck then for like a repair unit. And then we can Ref Synchron, mill top cards, and then see like where the road takes us. So let's Ref Synchron here. Oh. Man! Sometimes this guy does just hit. What in tarnation? God damn. EMP Meowmine milled off the top. That is very good. What the fuck? That is actually crazy. I'm currently kind of hoping I don't have to, like, commit this repair unit. That'd be very lovely. That'd be probably ideal. I guess I do commit this repair unit then. I guess we do commit the repair unit then. Morton here for a smartphone. Make early... Do we put smartphone on the board as well? Good question. Good question. That's a really good question. I guess it gives us like a dedicated link off for the IP. That isn't exactly Link Koribo. Yeah, let's do it. Sadly, no hits. But I think this will have to do. Though this might be a legit deck, so gotta watch out for that. Oh. Well, that just happened. Turn away for 2 seconds. Trying to grab, like, a jacket. And yeah, suddenly there is a Ra on the field. I mean, we're kind of cooked here, no? Like, bro has Ancient Chant in hand. Horus. Like, full Horus line, because Mseti is in hand. Even the Order Art, my god. This guy really loves his Egyptian gods. Millennium Revelation. Send a Divine Beast. Add a Monster Reborn. I like how this turned from me chilling with like a fairly decent setup to hoping that I don't get like obliterated into the sun. We do pitch Caught by the Grave. Let's see how that pans out for our opponent. Please pay life points for this Raw. That would be so funny. Where's your god now? How silly. How comedic. How peculiar, one could say. Oh, this is a board wipe, right? Immortal Phoenix. Immortal Phoenix isn't this like a big idiot? Sphere mode. What does sphere mode do? Attacks are by card effects. Okay. How do we out this sphere mode then? Raster Liger doesn't target. Raster Liger does not target. Right? Or am I misreading this? I got the bone controls. Yeah, this doesn't do shit. Unless I am, like, missing something. Absolutely massive here. I am pretty damn certain that Raster Liger does not target. Which would be very funny. So go Raster Liger here. This does not target. Oh, was that no the true Sun God? Fuck, I should have bounced that. I was out here feeling so smug about this, man. Should have bounced the true Sun God. Yeah, the summoning sickness. This guy gets all the Horus guys back. Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up. Should have bounced the true Sun Gods. I was like reading the card like twice over again because I know this line of text is on that card, but yeah. What can I bounce off this Meow Mine, am I right? I guess we can, like, turn off both ways they Kingsark here. Because we can pop this that way. And then we can make the most cursed SP in the history of mankind. After definitely not absolutely fumbling this game to Kingdom Come. Do I get to take this? That'd be so cool. We do get to walk with it, okay. If I wouldn't, if I got punished there for, like, the massive fumble that is, you know. Whew. This was very close. Sorry for this, but my god. That's a fine-ish hand, I would like to claim. Yeah, this is like okay. A nice Morphtronic deck, by the way. Opened 0 Morphtronic cards. Special, the Blasty Boy. We serve on normal. Man, a certain Link one I am currently once again reevaluating. Would sure come in handy right now. I guess I just keep the Ref Synchron and just make, like, an SP here. Really living up to the big joke, you know. It really is just SP pass. Special or Mech Knight. Okay. Can't special except Mech Knights. Well, that certainly makes things a bit easier, I guess. Sets a card. What are we summoning here? Reactor Slime. That's not even a Mech Knight. What is this doing here? This is a silly rock card. Why are we going to combat? I'm sorry, but... What? What is happening? There's no water on us, right? Huh? What? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Whatever. What's in the box, you know? Smartphone is a fairly decent one. One step too late, that Radeon. Let's force the back row before doing, you know, anything else. A spell book of whatever. Turn these idiots into gigantic castle. The first time this idiot hits the board. And this also very nicely trades for the reactor slime, because even if they would have tributed this, this would have gotten over the metal reflect slime they would have gotten. Why is Dark Flat Top here? Okay, the bro thinks he's on the team. The mini graceful charity of on your mark next turn. You can make a PTD next turn. Life's good, you know? But I'm out here talking about how great my next turn is, while my opponent enters battle with no cards on the field. And that doesn't seem to change. Well, yeah. I guess with that said, we will on your mark, get set, duel, and start drawing a couple of cards here. Yeah, let's just send it. If, you know, my opponent has something. Not playing around Gauss, because I definitely want PTD to get the finishing blow in. But yeah. Silver 2. That is Silver 2. Though very curious to see what the hell this deck is. That is absolutely crazy. And the gold is a bit shorter than usual. And this is... I mean, it is SP pass, you know? Not trying to sugarcoat it, you know? This straight up is just SP pass. turn Meow Mine Masquerader into an SP on the opponent's turn. Yeah. You know what? I think that is pretty fine. And then Meow Mine gives us another layer of disruption. That's probably pretty good. And we have a Black Metal Dragon. I think we will try to hit this deck at the normal summon. Oh. This is just straight up Red Eyes. That's very impressive. What are we summoning here? Meteor Dragon? Oh, we can also summon DMD. That's a fairly good one. Get to draw one off a regained because we got to put back the black metal. Link 2, what are we making? Oh! Yeah. Magnamoot. Targeting the IP Masquerader. Well, this Verte is getting banished before, you know, we do something silly. Like, I don't know. Perhaps summoning a Dragoon, you know. Could be doing a whole lot of silly stuff with this. Goes immediately for the Druid Swarm. What are we banishing? The Linkuriboh. That's fine by me. I don't really hate that. Get the Linkuriboh here. Summon the Pit Knight here. They get to draw one off a Maxi. Bottomless. Oh, this banishes it. I guess we'll let early get out the way for a moment. Please make a Tom. Please make a Tom. Oh, it's Wallow. Okay, that's also pretty good. Our battle phase in this economy. You will remember this as the day that you almost caught the silly internet Morphtronic man. Discard Slingen here, we confirm, and then this guy goes down to 14. Does bonk his head very, very unfortunately. Oh, repair unit is a good one. That is a very good one. Yeah, we SP target herself and the soul. And then we chain early and negate Magnamots. Because even if they like remove the SP here, I don't hate it. Because they would get to like, you know, chain this anyways. I just get screwed by turn player priority. They don't shuffle back the SP. That is impressive, okay. That makes my life a whole lot easier. My god. That certainly makes my life a whole lot easier. Unless they draw an Ash. That's pretty much like, yeah, kind of friggin' horrendous, I do have to say. And this turn player priority is on my side. Yes. That was the fucking point. Next turn we're gonna be playing this song and dance again anyways. But they have to have like another normal in hand to really contest something here. Whew, we might be making it out of this one by the skin of our teeth. I assure you. Well, we shall be cycling through our last copy of Smartphone first. Summoning this here Slingen. Yeah, target Abyss here, get it back. But we finally get to put an end to 3 guys, which is very nice. PDD natively doesn't out these idiots. I guess it puts them in a position where they kind of have to choose between, like, Sticky Idiot number 2, or, like, Sticky Girl. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I think we'll pick up an offensive equip here. Time to at least get rid of this Magnamut. Or not, because they have a Return of the Dragonlord's Engrave. Probably wanted me to attack the Drew as well, and then yeah, sick frick. Oh, they are just passing. That is incredible. That is actually insane. I guess we try to gamble again. I would have to hit like Life Extreme exactly here. I think then we can clear this game state up quite easily. This can't be like a whole lot of very threatening things, all things considered. I think this is the moment where we do kinda... Yeah. Because they didn't draw on a Red Eyes Fusion, which like is probably like the one card I'm really scared of here. Red Eyes Fusion for Dragoon is pretty crazy in like such a game state. Opponent's really out here gifting me like 15 different opportunities to fire this SP. But we are going to make another 7 first of all, which is the nice part. Red Eye Spirit. Not a whole lot of good targets, or rather targets that I'm very afraid of, because this baby dragon's not doing anything here. Can we maybe kill? Is there like a way to game? I would like to think so, at least. They baby dragon here, we junk box for Remoten. We Remoten here for a Slingen. Oh. I was so heckin' confused for a moment why I couldn't make Kui Belt. And I am pleased to report that I'm a frickin' moron. Because I forgot to put the non-tuner on the field. Yeah, Kui Belt should kind of wrap this one up nicely, right? Kui Belt pop the baby dragon. Can ref Synchron here even. And this should do it, unless there's a Battle Fader in hand. I should have him dead to rights here. Well, it is early, Orsa, Kui Belt, and Power 2 Dragon for another win. Man, it was a crazy one. Whole lot of just not respecting SP, so yeah. But that's kind of where the card does shine the most. When you don't play around it, it can easily just walk with the game. Because every turn a monster is leaving the field. Well, after a fairly good performance by the deck, I think this is where probably I am going to cut it. Very happy with the list. Sad that I did not get to pick anything too fancy up this week in the opening. But I do believe, you know, there will be a time for everything. Rasta, like, I feel like did put in like a decent bit of work. Cleaning up a game state that I otherwise would not have an answer to. So I don't regret putting this idiot back into the extra in, you know, the slightest. That non-targeting removal really did come in handy when I needed it the most. Otherwise, yeah, you know, SP Turbo chugging along as usual. But with all that being said, of course going to be a bit, you know, slower of a week next time, since I don't really have like a dedicated thing to be opening. But I think we will be getting used to that for a while, seeing as the new selection pack announced isn't too exciting. So yeah, with all that out of the way, I'll be thanking you very much for watching. Highly do appreciate the consistent viewership on the channel and also on the series specifically. Generally seeing, you know, the support under the things that I do with the deck is very heartwarming. I do appreciate that I have, you know, this sort of niche, and this sort of niche has its viewers. So thank you all very much for that. But with that, yeah, I'll be seeing you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.